Hey, my friends. A couple of phrases occurred to me, and one of them is parting blow, and the other was the idea of wu wei. I think it's how it's pronounced, which is the idea of, I believe it's a Chinese word for the idea of strategic passivity. And I think that's kind of an important concept for a lot of the cards in tarot that might at first seem passive, but have that element of on purpose, finding the power in non-action. And that, I think, is almost alien to the Western, or at least the traditional Western way of thinking about stuff. You know, it's all like do it and not, surrender to it. So we'll see how that might play out. Sometimes it really does, and that like blows my mind when, I set some kind of vague intention or I'm reminded of something. I mean, the universe talks to me all the time, but occasionally I can kind of cherry pick something, and sometimes it really helps me, and the reading really reflects that idea or plays on that idea. Wu wei. Oh God, where are the glasses? I'm going to have them at the ready. This is Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a fresh idea, a new idea, something somebody's looking into, perhaps studying. It's beginner's mind. It's the willingness to learn something new. Page energy, new. And when the mind is so receptive, it opens like a flower to information, to light. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Boy, I tell you, we've been getting this card a lot, but I like the depiction on here even more than, or as a new spin on traditional Rider-Waite, which is the deck, THE Tarot deck. It's a very old one. And the first one I ever had, and I should bring that one out. Rather than it being somebody locked out of a place and in need that isn't met, I like this because it's somebody, moving right on from that. Nary a pause. It's very apparent to this person that whatever that situation was, has nothing to give to them anymore. Pentacles energy. Nothing of substance. Nothing that will help them grow. Nothing that will teach them something new. It's Pentacles energy. It's someplace perhaps we've been a long time. And it's time for something new. It's time to be open to some new idea. Yeah. This one too we've been getting. Page of, I don't know why that always amazes me, but Page of Pentacles. I think it's like, here's the old place, the old doorway, the old way in. And now in that same Pentacles energy, constructing something new based on a new way of seeing things, Page of Swords. Building something new. So what's the new way of, okay, I was going to say new way of seeing things. And it's 7 of Wands. I mean, the fact that this character is popping his head up and kind of looking right at us, not looking at these hands that are reaching out and sort of trying to get his attention. He's really focused on something. And Page of Swords is a card of focus. It's like, you know, this is what I'm checking out. This is what I'm learning about. You know, I'm blocking other things. All these hands reaching out to focus on let's see. I mean, it's the new idea, the new construction. Where was found a toy? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. 8 of Pentacles. Again, a card of building. You know, this is the incomplete thing that entails more work. Pentacles energy, more investment, more time. And this is 8 of Pentacles, you know, having done the work. Just like this person is just putting on the finishing touches. Cleaning up, you know, the last little bit. Okay. That comes under Page of Pentacles. And then we have, okay, this is supposed to be in the middle. That's just how it turned up. Under 5 of Pentacles, Moon. I think there's something more to discover, you know, to be illuminated. It's a card of Cancer, Pisces, some people say Libra. Here's the Libra energy, the sword energy of discovery. And this would be like, this is a very 3D card, Pentacles. I don't get resources from this place anymore. Nothing more to learn, Page of Swords. But there is this kind of learning too, which is divine feminine energy, receptivity to one's own unconscious mind. You know, the archetypal mind, what informs what we do in 3D, what is expressed in 3D, this psychic energy of discovery is what I'm hearing, discovery. I thought for some reason there were 2 7s. But no, not yet. Let's look at 7 of Wands, this, you know, kind of discovery, popping the head up to focus on something. And it might be moving from this very concrete way of doing stuff into this dream realm. Dream realm. On 7 of Wands, the Hermit. This is a card of learning as well, in that, like the Page of Swords, learning something, but this is from going within. And again, that idea of Wu Wei, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but, you know, apparent passivity, which is actually strategic. I'm going inside. I'm doing this. I am focusing on, you know, the eternal, the sublime, that is behind the curtain of everyday life. That's what I'm going to tap into. And it entails that apparent isolation, that, what was it called? It's actually strategic passivity. Hermit retreats. And I think retreats from all this, these other concerns here, blocking those to be able to focus on Hermit energy. It's very spiritual. Has his moon card. Okay, on 8 of Pentacles, Temperance. It's creating something that's very balanced. You know, I mean, look at this guy's posture. He's, supple. He, she, they. It's an energy, really, of Sagittarius. Working on embodying, and, it's a balanced energy. The 2 up high, sort of full moon, no moon, the full cycle, new moon. And this new moon in one hand and the full moon in the other. Which is in the many depictions of Temperance card. Male, female, the synthesis. And it's a healing energy, and it's a divine timing energy. Whatever this is, it took a long time for this person to come to a state of almost completion. Putting the last finishing touches on something. On Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, more sword energy. Strategic, in that it's like a chess game. I will make these moves as I approach this new idea, perhaps, this Page of Swords energy. And it might be strategic passivity in the way that this person is right at the beginning, has a bunch of moves to go, but has the Page of Swords idea about the new way. It's not this old way. And it may have taken a very long time to get out of this situation that was in some way depleting or not giving back useful 3D energy. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this is somebody who rules that suit. Is authentic, constructive, knows the difference between, and is able to act on the difference between the depleting environment and the ability to really change it up. Page of Pentacles. And often this is seen as a message or a tangible offer, a tangible something that like fills in the gaps. Fills in the gaps. I mean, Queen of Pentacles would absolutely be able to fill in the gaps, Pentacles-wise, to take it from a situation that may be depleted because she has abundance. She has everything to pour into the people around her, everybody within her reach. She's about growth, her own and other people's. It's a nurturing energy. A lot of good earth energy here in Hermit, in moving on from the depleting thing, 5 of Pentacles, in discovering Page, how to fill in the gaps. What does that mean, fill in the gaps? And Five of Pentacles, moving on to construct something new, Page of Pentacles. Like from a seed of the big seed, apparently. Oh, man. All right, we'll wait and look at that in a minute. This is a story. Eight of Wands. This is a card of flow. And in this depiction, I mean, it usually shows arrows coming in. In this depiction, it's almost like ready to receive that inspirational message. You know, waiting for it, being in some kind of purposeful posture. Very different from Five of Pentacles, which is a stuck, heavy earth energy. This is like inspiration, creativity, something that Page of Swords, beginner's mind, would be able to conceive of. And Knight of Swords being quick and smart and bright, could act on that fresh sword energy to do with thinking and making connections. You know, seeing patterns, seeing connections, understanding them, and on the basis of them, moving forward into this kind of flow state. Wu Wei. And on Moon card, we have Two of Pentacles. Again, the chessboard. I'm sorry, Two of Swords. You know, it's interesting because here's a very straightforward chessboard. This guy, it's like a grid. You know, left, right, forward, backward. And on this one, it's from a different angle. And again, it's incomplete. Two of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay, the sword energies are going to include this element of strategy. What is the next move? Because swords are about consideration. You know, thinking your way through things, being open with this beginner's mind. Like, you know, we don't need to make the same moves over and over. We can, Two of Swords, unblock something, think our way through it, not really with the head, but with the intuitive mind, the dreamy mind, not so much the strategic or logical mind, with beginner's mind. Okay. Then we have Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. We got a bunch of nines the other day. This is like nines can speak to the personal. Nine of Cups, in this case, opening up a portal. Somebody's reaching for it. And the light is coming in. That rainbow prismatic light that will reflect through this mirror. You know, there's something about it's broken into prisms. It's light, full spectrum light. Letting in the light. Nine of Cups. Really reaching for it. Like, I want some of that. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. A card of, you know, being able to stand on your own 2 feet. having everything you need. You know, certainly not this. Somebody's moved on from lack to personal abundance and authenticity. Queen of Pentacles energy. You know, and I think the difference is this is where the focus is on the self, in getting one's own act together, in finding out what kind of environment sustains you and you want to live there, and something you can create, all this Pentacles energy of creation. This is the mature, not version, but this is the one who cares for themselves. This is the one who also cares for everybody around them. You know, Pentacles are sort of like space, groundedness, time, living in time, living in you know, living one's own life where one is, but open to the flow and a new way of doing it, the new strategy. So we have Nine of Cups, personal fulfillment, Nine of Pentacles, personal presence and authenticity. And then the Sword card, Three of Swords. A kind of sucky card in the Sword energy. It's almost like, don't live up in your head. And I always see this as the memory of hurt. You know, this person received a wound, but their posture is pretty like, I'm still here. You know, you can't see me, but hands on the hips. You know, I'm still here. I'm still here. Here I am. You know, this hurt me, but it didn't kill me. And in fact, it's almost like Leonard Cohen, I think, has the quote about the song, the lyric about, we're all broken. That's how the light gets in. The light. Whatever hurt was dealt me, it made me stronger, Nine of Pentacles. It forced me to reach for self-love. King of Cups. The lover, you know, the cups man, the open-hearted person who is so sensitive that in a way they might pull back, you know, not because their heart is on their sleeve in a certain way. They're easily hurt. You know, but can they still reach for more cups, more feelings, more? It's like, bring it. This person wants to be alive. Fully alive. You know, to both the pain, the memory of the pain, and to the thing that can cure it, basically, which is self-love. You know, that's the basis for this Nine of Pentacles grounded self. That's how the heart opens. King of Cups, that embodiment of the energy of connection. And again, the rainbow we saw before, and probably some Cups card. Yes. Nine of Cups. The rainbow coming through the prism. And there it is again, right into the crown chakra, the full spectrum love. And, you know, if you're not ready to make your heart available to pain, which is inevitable, you can't be open to love. In real life, Nine of Pentacles. To be alive is to, you know, kind of stand up against what's been inflicted on you, and to find yourself intact, a Nine of Pentacles, and open to love. And here we have Nine of Swords, and it's on King of Cups. This is mental trouble. This is like it's a snake image. It's sort of like the roiling undulations of the snake that are putting this person up in their head, a bit nervous. And maybe it has to do with that business of being vulnerable, King of Cups, because they feel so much. And, you know, up in the head doesn't sit well with them. Really, what they want to be is in this place of open to full spectrum light. The sword energies here are, you know, there needs to be perhaps a strategy, but it's something grounding, all this Pentacles energy, something supple and healing and responding in the moment to that kind of undulation, you know, the waves of moving through time, riding the, you know, the cosmic wave, balancing it out through being supple, through beginner's mind. And the last kind of trifecta of King of Cups and Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's like the universe saying, we applaud your open heart. It moves you forward. It's your destiny to, like, heal this, which you have. You've been fully present and authentic. It's not like you hide your hurt, but you kind of wear it like something to be proud of. Something to be proud of. And something, it puts you on your, the path to your new self, your fulfilled self, your higher self, your better self. You know, the wheel is turning, it's advancing you. We have a match here between the King of Cups, that deeply open-hearted king, and Queen of Pentacles, the caretaking feminine energy of, you know, it's kind of like, bring it to me. Bring it on home to me. Bring it on home to me. A lot of Pentacles stability. I think that's it. Is that it? Flip it? Could open up a whole can of worms. This one? Yes. Six of Wands. Well, it's Wands energy. It's that same guy that was peeking over the edge in Seven of Wands is now like fully illuminated. You know, this might have been, because Wands can speak to ego. You know, I'll protect myself. I'm not going to pay attention to these other concerns. But I'm going inside to figure out my own wisdom. Who am I when I look right in the mirror? And this, again, has this sort of spot right in the middle. I'm interested in illumination. And Six of Wands, I mean, look at that. Lit up by fire energy, by having progressed, another, you know, having progressed in the right direction. Wands energy can speak to that. Progress, flow that involves the ability to receive. And this is like the kind of success that leads to that. I mean, from beginner's mind. In the posture of, I'd like to know more about that, to this absolutely lit up, on fire, creative energy. Six of Wands. This is like, if there was ever any ego involved, there's been a progression to this much more it isn't like ego is eliminated. It's just put in the service of light. It's not a blocking energy anymore. Not a blocking energy anymore. That's a good place to leave it, I think. And I'm trying to think, Wu Wei. Well, Wu Wei would be kind of back off blocking. Back off thinking you know everything about it. Choose to open to this intuitive energy. Moon card. Be supple. Ride the wave. Even as you construct this 3D thing, it needs to be a healing place. It needs to be a place of balance. Not too pentacly in the sense of concrete, or, because then you lose out. Maintain the flow. 8 of Wands. So we have the 6, 7, 8 of Wands, that natural progression to the best kind of Pentacles energy, how to ground it and care for one's own creative inspiration. Well, that's sort of like redundant, but you know what I mean. I guess that's it. I'm going to share a link. Somebody, it was Solar Wind, maybe a week ago even asked what she might, because she's wanting to learn more about tarot, what books or resources did I know of? And I said, there is a book, 78 Degrees of Wisdom, which is kind of a gold standard book that's pretty dense. I haven't worked my way through it yet. But just the other day, I discovered a channel. The guy's name is James, and I said it wrong before, so I'm almost hesitant to say it again. I think it's Hessen, Hessen. I linked it for Solar Wind about 5 days ago. I'll put a link, if I remember, in the description box, because he goes through card by card and just lays out almost every possible reading, and he does reversals as well. I think he's a great resource, and for me, and if you're interested in learning how to interpret individual cards, check him out. Now I'm going to sign out. I'll see you guys next time. See you next time. Love and light.